Hi guys, we've got our Endurance Day program today. I want to tell you a little bit more about what that means and kind of how to take it on. So first of all, we're building, it's sort of like an 8-week progression to running some sort of distance. It is very much more geared to being programmed toward like the non-runners, someone who doesn't run a ton. So you're going to notice we're going to flip-flop back and forth between interval days and steady state days. So just kind of like a steady run at the same pace, and we're going to gradually increase that volume. What I want you to do, if you're a runner, if you run consistently, if you're running a little bit more outside of CrossFit, you can always do more volume than this. This is not, some of the early days are not huge runs. I want you to pick a distance that scares you a little bit. So if 5K is the easy decision, maybe choose 10, or if you want to go all the way up to a half marathon, it can absolutely be done in 8 weeks. And just have some fun with that. Like, have some fun with the excitement of not knowing if you're going to be able to do it and then eventually doing it. If you're someone who knows these distances a little bit better, you can always try to build to a specific pace or set a PR for that distance, right? So that's where maybe you focus a little bit more on your pacing during these runs. I'm happy to talk about that if you have questions as well. The other thing is, it doesn't have to be a run. You can bike, you can do stationary bike, assault bike, you can hit a rower, you can do long hikes if you want and explore some of the trails around here. It's just the idea to do something different, with the idea of getting outside, being out in nature a little bit, and kind of experiencing the endorphins that come with all the benefits of doing something a little bit longer. Building up to that day of, I've done a few of these, and I mean, we're doing the 50K thing 2 weeks from today, and there's something about taking on something that you're not quite sure either if you can do it or how it's going to go, and just kind of figuring it out on the fly. There's a real sense of achievement. So that's kind of a little bit of the idea behind this. If you're going to do something like a bike, you can adjust the distances. Basically, like, if you look at the distances, there's a progression. So, we're doing roughly around like a quarter of the volume for the first week or two, and then we're moving up to a third and sometimes a half and a little bit more. So, if you want to bike 100K, start with maybe like 20K, 25K bike today, or break that up into some intervals or something like that, where you go a little bit harder, a little bit easier, kind of hard and coast back and forth. Basically, it's a day to choose something that you want to achieve a few weeks from now and work toward it. We're gonna have fun with it.